guys, hope you're doing well. Just wanted to get on here and give you a quick life update. I am driving. I'm somewhere between Reno, Nevada and Twin Falls, Idaho at a rest stop. These are the only green trees out here. Somebody planted obviously at the rest stop, but the rest of this country, some of you may be familiar with, is just sagebrush, jackrabbits, and gophers, and much else, and miles of it. Coming across Nevada here. I'm going to jump in the truck. This is somewhat unexpected because it's getting toward the end of June and it's raining and cold. And I was thinking, I guess I should have checked the weather before I left. I was kind of thinking more hot shorts weather, and it's just been cold all the way across. Came across, went through Redding, Shingletown, Reno, all that, and it's just been cold the whole way. So still got ways to go, but just wanted to take a break, check in with you guys, get back on the road, give you a quick update. Then you guys can tell me what's going on with you. Here, let me try to stabilize the camera a little bit so you guys aren't shaking around getting seasick or car sick or whatever. So I will give a little more clarity to what's happening. So been making some big decisions. For those of you who don't know, been kind of going through a life transition, deciding what the next step was, what's the best move for me and my wife. Things in California were just not working out so good. Just the cost of things. We were renting, not able to buy a house and all that. And so that's all changed because we are buying a house, but it's not in California. We're buying a house in a more affordable area in Arkansas where my brother lives, and we're going to move out there. But there is kind of a catch to it because I'm gonna still maintain work here in California seasonally as a timber faller, and basically go into a seasonal pattern rather than working year round. So should be a better work-life balance. But at the same time, I will do things during the winter period in Arkansas. You know, I'm going to have a little tree service and do some stuff, but the bulk of it, I think, is just going to go more toward that seasonal pattern. Just like any plan, there's going to be tweaks. There's going to be things that need adjusted, all of that, but it's completely different than anything I had in mind before. It kind of just came up this spring and revealed itself in a way. So I feel like it's a door opening. God's opening some doors for us. Certainly being able to buy a little house and all of that was a big part of it, and just a more affordable living overall. So much so that we can be more, just go have a more seasonal pattern and still live a pretty balanced life, which is great. I mean, that's awesome. I mean, I'm not getting any younger, so it's nice to go into that rather than working year round and still getting nowhere here in California. So, well, I'm not in California right now, but I mean, so the plan is going to work the season out, which is basically till the end of October. And then after that, we are headed across. It takes about 3 days, quite a long drive to get across there to Arkansas. And it's not quite as random as it sounds because I do have a brother who lives in Hot Springs, Arkansas. So yeah, it's not quite, it's not like an absolutely random choice or anything, but you know, mostly based on just having a better work-life balance, and the doors kind of opened for that, and God provided a way. It's something that I've felt the need for a change in this regard for quite a long time. Another big part of it was, if I'm going to do a little business or whatever as I go forward in the years to come, I did not want to do business in California for many, many reasons. And those of you who live in California probably know what I'm talking about, where you get fined and feed and red tape to death no matter what size of business you are, it's just not a fun experience. California is hostile when it comes to businesses. They try to act like they're not hostile, or they don't think they are. I think they're delusional. I think they have had it so good for so long with having so many businesses and stuff there that they don't even realize how miserable they make things for businesses, or don't care. I don't know. I don't pretend to know the psychology of California, you know, the powers that be in California. All I know is they don't make life good for the working person or the business person, and they make it very, very miserable. And eventually a lot of people do end up leaving, and I am going to be in that category, obviously. And it's well deserved in my opinion, because they never change. They only seem to get worse, and I wish it was different, but it is what it is. And so sometimes you just got to make decisions based on reality rather than wishful thinking or hoping that, you know, the whole state's going to change, because I mean, they just seem to get worse, not better. So anyway, that's the negative side of it. The positive side of it is sometimes when you're under pressure and things aren't working in one area, you got to make some big choices, and that can result in something much better. And that's what I think is going to happen here. At least what I hope and pray is going to happen here. Obviously, it's a leap of faith. Obviously, it's you know, details and stuff to figure out, and there has been some apprehension, but now I'm feeling much more confident and good about it and excited about it, and honestly can't wait to be heading out there and getting moved into our little house, and yeah, meeting people, becoming part of the community there, and it's Hot Springs, Arkansas, and you know, spending time with my brother and his daughter, and you know, all that good stuff. And I think it's going to be an adventure. Looking forward to it. So yeah, that's the gist of what's going on. Obviously, I'll talk more about this as we go forward, but yeah, that's what's happening right now. Just wanted to share a few things with you guys, and yeah, let me know what's going on with you guys. What are you up to? What are any of you going through big transitions, and you know, God opening any doors up for you? Are you going through them, or are you, you know, whatever you got going on, or do you feel stuck? Whatever the case might be, just yeah, feel free to share, for sure. I'm very interested in hearing what's going on with all of you. Thanks for watching. God bless you guys. I'll catch you on the next video.